I request Mr. Anil Kumar Muniswamy to give the inaugural address for the session.
Good morning, dear friends. Honorable Minister, Mr. K.J. George, for IT, BT, Science and Technology, and also for Industries and Commerce, I would like to welcome you, sir. In spite of your busy schedules, you could make it to our event. We saw your program. It's very tight from morning till 8 o'clock in the night. Thank you so much, sir. We would like to welcome you on behalf of the entire IESA membership, as well as all the delegates. Thank you. Sri Ravin Kulashrestha ji is with us. He is Director, Defense Investor Cell, Ministry of Defense. We went and met him last week, and we requested him to attend this event. In fact, he was very busy, and then when we explained about our event of SPACETRONICS and DEFTRONICS and what we are doing on the first day and second day, he immediately agreed to come and participate in this event. And they are also doing a workshop in the afternoon, and they have put up a booth here also. So many people told me that this is the first time that an investor cell from MOD is coming and actually pitching for people to come forward and supply to defense. So thank you very much, sir, for coming all the way from Delhi. We appreciate your fine gesture. We have Mr. Amit Kumar Sinha, Director, ITDA, Government of Uttarakhand. Just 24 hours before, Mr. Raj Khare, our past chairman, he called us and he spoke to me and said they want to really come and participate. I mean, they want to invite people from other places to their state, and they are doing some investor meet in October, how to go about it. Then I told him that the best way to start is let him come to our event and attend and meet our delegates. Then you'll get an idea of what kind of activities are happening, and then always he can pitch for his state. So he immediately agreed, and he told me that he was actually going home, and then somebody said, Raj called him and said, change your direction, go and catch the next flight to Bangalore. He just came with probably 1 hour's notice. Thank you very much, sir, for your fine gesture. We really appreciate that. Now I would like to, for ministers' sake, I would like to explain. Sir, yesterday we did SPACETRONICS. One-day event focused mainly on space technologies. The objective was to create awareness in people, especially the small and medium companies, startup companies, to give a message that there is a lot of opportunities exist in space technologies. And Indian industry is about 8,000 crores worth industry. Every year we have a budget of 8,000 crores, and majority of the components are imported. So ISRO is encouraging people to indigenously develop and supply to them. So that was the objective yesterday. So today's objective is to focus more on the defense and aerospace technologies, where we are conducting a workshop in the afternoon. Around 12 o'clock, Mr. Kulashrestha is doing this presentation. At the same time, we have some delegation from Russia. They are actually looking for working with Indian companies. In fact, some of them are interested in selling our technologies in Russia. So that workshop is going to happen in the afternoon. But to give a brief background, I would like to mention a few things about IESA. Yesterday also I mentioned that we are working on a vision of making India as the hub for electronic design and manufacturing. In this direction, we are doing various activities. But I am very proud to say that Karnataka is the role model for all the states. Whoever wants to do any ESDM policy, they first come to Karnataka and look at what we are doing, how Karnataka did that. There is one reason for that, because we were just discussing this in the morning when Minister Ji arrived. Irrespective of who comes to the power or what happens in the government, all the good activities carried out by the previous set of people will be carried forward. Even in the same government, we had different ministers in the past, but now Mr. George has taken over as in-charge minister for IT, BT, and also Industries and Commerce and Science and Technology. All the three are very key portfolios. One thing what we saw actually in our own eyes is that As soon as he took over, without wasting one day time, he started visiting different places in Karnataka. He went and visited other associations like NASCOM, and then he has been working with IESA. He came to Hubli and spent almost one full day with us at two Center of Excellences. Again, it is awarded by Karnataka government to our association, for one for electronic system design and manufacturing at Sandbox Foundation of Deshpande Foundation. The other one is VLSI Center of Excellence at KLE Tech University, that is BUB College of Engineering. He not only participated, he wanted to learn what is happening, and all the time he was saying, I really don't know much about your industry, but he was quickly learning about that. And I heard that he recently went to Europe, and he was talking about Industry 4.0. I was quite surprised that Minister Saab has already learned so much about the industry. He's talking about Industry 4.0, and he wanted to know what we can do for that. And this afternoon, we have another event organized by Karnataka government. We are talking about creating 2 clusters to manufacture components that can go into all electronic items. One component is PCBs, printed circuit boards, and the other one is mobile components, that whatever components goes into mobile phones. So this is a very, very key meeting in the afternoon, and even IESA has been invited for this, and we are part of this. So let me tell you a brief background. Actually, Karnataka actually has been, forefront, always leading in electronics. I don't know how many of you are aware, in 1980s, Wipro used to manufacture PCs in Mysore. Many of Veerappan, Raj, they are all raising their hands because they are part of that. And L&T used to manufacture a lot of advanced technologies in Mysore. And now I'm happy that the technology is going back to Mysore. At one time, between 1985 and 2005, actually we were much higher compared to China. In 85, we used to manufacture 24-layer PC boards, and China did not know actually what is 24-layer PC boards. Shenzhen did not exist in 1980s, whereas we were ahead of China. But something happened, and we came down actually. One time, CDOT was doing fantastic job of making racks-max, exchanges for telephone. Then the mobile telephony came, and it leapfrogged the, landlines, and somehow we focused more on the services business. That is a different history. But now, starting from 2000, probably 16, I can say that the manufacturing has improved drastically in the country. I was at Delhi at Samsung Experience Center. They invited me to showcase what is happening there, and then I learned that in 2020, they are going to export $20 billion worth of electronic products from India. I'm talking about only exports $20 billion. Then you can imagine probably another $20 billion worth of electronic products are being produced and sold here. That means we are somewhere around $120 billion of electronic production today. In 2020, definitely it is going to be very close to $400 billion, what I mentioned yesterday. So this is the kind of activities happening in the country, and Karnataka government has always taken leadership in this. In addition to 2 Center of Excellences, they have awarded us Fabless Semiconductor Accelerator Lab. The fund is around 25 crores, and then it is going to grow up to 75 crores over a period of time. The objective of Fabless Semiconductor Accelerator Lab is we are going to encourage design-led manufacturing. That means if manufacturing has to happen, there is no point in doing dumb manufacturing of contract manufacturing, just bring components, assemble and give it. You get only 2% value addition there. But you develop something and you own the IP and then you manufacture it, you are talking about 60 to 80% of value addition. That is what is the goal of IESA. And we are the first in the country, sir. Thank you very much once again for the government order. They've already passed. And this is going to start very soon. And one of our EC members, Mr. Ashok Mishra, has taken in charge for starting this. So all these things are happening. And once again, thank you very much for all of you for participating in great numbers, and this is again going to be a great learning experience. Once again, today also, we are going to see a lot of workshops happening later, and we have some very interesting keynote session by Mr. Ram Reddy. So I welcome you once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Anil.